What's dope, everybody? I hope everyone had a great week and are preparing for a beautiful week ahead. So I had already recorded the Sunday read before now, and I was just kind of told don't upload it. So I'm not going to upload it. What I am going to do is give you a couple of rundowns on things that they're telling me to run down to you, and also that would be significant to this week. So it's a lot of having courage through cleansing and protecting each and every day through meditation and showing the gratefulness and the gratitude, releasing the favor onto God and the universe that they have released onto us. After we have prayed and asked for the things that we want in relationships, whether intimate or platonic, in all aspects and areas of life, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, and financially, we must trust as we continue to tap within, go into the inner self, as we have raised our vibration or continue to raise our vibration, evolving and growing. As the high priestess, are we to go into the hermit mode, into the self-mastery and the self-discovery, and what we want, what we're calling and praying for, what we're calling into our life and praying for. Having the courage through all of that, even if it's within new relationships or reconciliation of relationships, whether in whatever activity you're dealing with day to day, whether it's career, or whether it's business or school, your career, your home life, whatever it is for you. That's what they're telling me. Because in the midst of all of that, here's abundance. So interesting that in another deck, abundant came out in the previous video that I did. We have, that's the bison or abundance. We have unicorn or infinite possibilities. Okay. And right behind it, we have the loon or intuitive. I just want to see what's on the bottom. Okay. Polar bear or mystic. So as there's still the continuation of transformation and growth through the self-discovery and the self-mastery, are you becoming abundant in all areas of life? When people say abundance, I think a lot of people think you just have to be abundant in finances. No, it is not like that. In the previous read, I did see all elements. So I saw air signs, I saw earth signs, I saw fire signs, and I saw water signs. Heavy water sign energy and heavy earth sign energy. These placements could be within your chart, or they could be someone that you are directly dealing with or connected to. I just want to see how dark this is because I liked it on the last. I feel like it's dark because it's getting a little darker, but okay. So let's read. It says, Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. By the way, this is for the 6th through the 12th or the 13th, however you look at it. It says, keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Okay, exactly what exactly the message that came out last week is that this week is about releasing that gratitude and giving back unto God and the universe based off of what they have released onto us and given to us. But you must release the things that's not it's a word that they want me to use, but that's not in coinciding or in parallel or adjacent or in alignment with where you're trying to go with this infinite possibilities card. Okay, see, it's like super bright now. Anyway, if you're going to hold on to that and not transform or become from this caterpillar to this butterfly, if you're not going to go within that spirit or that energy, then the infinite possibilities that are trying to be released onto your life, because you haven't released what needs to be released with like moon energy or like lies, deceit, manipulation, gaslighting, narcissism, anything that has been holding you back, betrayal, backstabbing from you transforming and growing. As I do see horses here, just like I saw horses in the last reading. And they told me to read what I had posted on Twitter last week, as I did see a brown horse with a gray head. You have to have courage in the midst of these infinite possibilities that you're creating within your life, because others are not going to see what you see. They're not going to necessarily believe in or support or give you the courage and support needed to create this, or create your dreams into reality and bring it into fruition. That's where you have to step back and release that energy. Tap in, go into your inner self, inner. Remember they told me inner last week, with insight and intuition became inner, right? So it says, I saw a real brown horse with a gray head this morning. Really? But you probably don't believe me. Look at dreams the same. People won't see what's meant for you regarding your dreams, aspirations, and visions, but regardless, you have to believe in yourself, right? Because if you don't, you're going to block this for you, okay? Whether you feel like, outside people influences, what you're doing or where you're going, or outside entities or people, they're telling me that that's something that has to be released too, because you can only allow it to block you. It's more like a fear-based thing, right? So yeah, we know people are casting spells and they're doing all of this dark work within the spiritual community, but because you're intuitive, okay, you have an inner knowing. As you tap within, you go into that hermit mode energy, release to recreate exactly where you're trying to go, as there is infinite possibilities here. It says, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. We want the white light, the pure white light, the positivity, okay? Abandon the darkness, right? Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. So whatever you're trying to create, are you becoming abundant, okay? But it doesn't mean you have to do things the way other people are doing things. You don't have to go with crowds or follow crowds. They're telling me, especially with you tapping in and really becoming one with God and the universe and spirit, your ancestors, your angels, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, source. It's all source, okay? As you tap into that and see and know exactly where you're meant to be going, is there a call for more meditation, more prayer, okay, more cleansing, more protecting. The higher your vibration raises, the more you have to do it. I always like to tell people, stay protected, yes, but as long as you stay protected, you don't ever have to get ready. They're telling me as the week goes on, okay, you have to tap in every single day leading up to this full moon to release anything that's not of your highest good, or whatever is keeping you bound mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. They're telling me a lot of emotions may raise to the surface, but when that happens, what do? You tap in. You find out exactly why that emotion is there, so that you can learn from it, grow from it, and move on from it, release it. Okay, it says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Okay, so affirm these things to yourself. Okay, with this infinite, but I keep drawing my energy back to this infinite possibilities, because I did see on one of my tea bags that I did share on Twitter as well, you can find me at Conscious Cornucopia, that your potential self is infinite. Okay, so if you believe, if you wholeheartedly believe, and you tap in and you pray and you show that gratitude, release that gratitude onto God and the universe, as they release it onto you, they release that favor onto you, are you moving and expanding into these infinite possibilities? Because you just know, okay? You feel energy shifts, okay? Whether you know about them or not, you can always feel energy. It's just like love. You feel love, okay? It says, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Okay? In the midst of that, find time to play. Make time to play. Make time to... They're telling me, spend time... When you spend that time in solitude, when you spend that time by yourself, are you regaining your strength? You're regaining your courage and your strength needed to move forward. Raccoon or inventor. It says, decide what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. And then the last card here is dog or friend. It says, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. So on the last video, they did have me read today and go through the week, as this again is for the 6th through the 12th. And okay, so it's joy with others, and it says happiness is not dependent on happenings but on relationships in the happenings. Okay, so intimate or platonically, where things may have happened, but at the end of the day, you never let that energy, you never let the moon type of energy hold you back from the infinite possibilities that you're moving towards. Okay, because you can't let those things block your abundance, especially if you know that you've been genuine in these relationships. Remember, over the past couple of weeks, I've been given the energy of the love and loyalty that you're meant to give to others and that others are meant to give to you, right? So this is talking about happiness, and that how you can't find happiness outside of yourself. Okay, when you're happy, others only add on to that happiness. There can't be anyone that comes in that makes you happy. You have to be happy and have that inner happiness, right? That's outer, and then anyone that comes into your life, okay, adds on to that. The 7th talks about the center, okay, or your heart chakra, okay, opening your heart. The 8th talks about a trusted friend, okay, we have a friend here. The 9th talks about rough diamonds, or like that diamond in the rough energy, and how sometimes you may feel like you're a diamond in the rough, or you may be a diamond in the rough where you came from a lot of trauma and turmoil and things that really took you off of your path. And are you slowly but surely finding your way back to that as you're transforming? You're becoming this butterfly after this caterpillar experience, and you're transforming into exactly what you're supposed to be transforming into. But you must tap in. You must go within, okay? Cleanse and protect yourself. Decide on what you really want. Don't be hasty. Don't make decisions on impulse. I also got energy of reading, okay? Reading articles or reading books regarding where you've been in life, where you've come from, where you're going. Things that just expand your awareness and your consciousness and your ability to raise your vibration higher and higher. The 10th says extraordinary. 11th says a fixed gaze, and the 12th says promise in the stars, which is interesting because on the 13th is the full moon, and this says live the story, and it starts and says meaning and purpose. So like the energy of rereading your story and where you've come from and how you've grown, how you've evolved, and how you've transformed, how you're coming into inventing everything you're meant to invent and create in your life. I see another butterfly here. I did see the numbers 2s, 4s, and 9s in the last reading, so those could be significant for you. But I do hope and pray that these messages helped you in some kind of way. Know that you are wise. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom and you have a lot of knowledge to move you forward in the direction that you are meant to go in, and you're getting there. But this week is all about continue. Look what it stopped on. That's beautiful. Rebirth. It says you can reinvent yourself. Okay. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Okay, exactly what I just said. Okay, so I do hope these messages resonated with you in some kind of way. I'm going to stop here again, as this was the card that came out on the last reading at the end. It says, in silence you find power. Exactly what I told you. Talking about really tapping in every day of this week. You should do it every day anyway, where you meditate and you pray and you spend time with God, our creator, your angels, your ancestors, source, whatever you believe, because you are to claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Okay, so no outside entity or, anyone that's trying to block you, they don't have that power. When you're connected and you tap in and you give back that gratitude, you show that gratitude, you pray and you meditate, you cleanse and protect, you'll always get and go and be exactly where you're meant to, okay, on your path. Okay, it's all in being assertive, even if it comes to relationships, any kind of relationship, as I often see platonic and intimate in reads. But I don't focus on love. My channel is not a love channel. If love comes up, then we'll happen to talk about it. But my guides have always given me the energy of health, healing, and happiness, and patience, prayer, and positivity, and really doing that inner work and healing and tapping into exactly what's going to help us get to the next part of our journey and the next phase of our life. Not saying love won't get you there, because it will, especially platonic love goes a long way. Love heals all. Also with that, God is love. Okay, so love heals all, and if God is love, then we'll all be healed through God's love. Okay, and through the love that God gives us to give to others. Is what they just told me. So again, I really hope and pray these messages resonated with you. But just remember to show that gratitude. Remember to definitely cleanse and protect up until the full moon. Something you should start to regularly practice every day anyway. And I'm trying to see if they have any other messages that they want me to give to you. They're just telling me really go within into that hermit energy and the silence and the solitude, so that you can get to this self-discovery and this self-mastery and continue to grow and evolve, so you can get to the next phase of your life and whatever that is for you. Because I do see a lot of career. I do see a lot of there is love, but it's more so like, it could be intimate, but it's more so platonic love, and just being that friend to those that need you, and people being friends to you when you're in need. I do just see releasing. It's a lot of releasing. This week is a lot of cleansing, protecting, releasing, and gratitude and favor, with still the same energy that we've gotten over the past couple of weeks of meditation, and whatever form of meditation that is for you. They're telling me detox. Detox will help in your releasing, and detox will also help in your meditation, which will ultimately raise your vibration anyway. Detoxing not just from food, but detoxing and cleansing anything that you're consuming, which we've already saw, but they're just reiterating that to me. So again, I hope these messages resonated with you in some kind of way. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful week.